Hi, my name is Matthew Miller, and this is my chapters 1 through 10 summary for Management Information Systems. Throughout this course, we have covered topics from hardware to software, all the way to ethical, legal, and social issues of information systems. The topics covered in this course are the stepping stone into the world of management information systems. This essay will cover a summary of chapters 1 through 10 and some supporting details about the chapters. Part 1 covers the basics of the management information systems and some general information in the course. According to Fundamentals of Information Systems, the learning objectives for Chapter 1 are: distinguish data from information and knowledge and describe the characteristics of quality data, identify the fundamental components of an information system and describe their function, and identify the three fundamental information systems and explain what organizational components must be in place to ensure successful implementation. These three learning objectives for Chapter 1 set the tone for the rest of the chapters. In Part 2, we learned about hardware and software, database systems and big data, and networks and cloud computing. Chapter 2, Hardware and Software, goes over why it is important to learn about the certain types of hardware and software used by organizations. According to Fundamentals of Information Systems, organizations invest in computer hardware and software to improve worker productivity, increase revenue, reduce costs, provide better customer service, speed up time to market, and facilitate collaboration among employees. Certain organizations require specific hardware and software, and it is important to utilize the right equipment to have a successful business. In Chapter 3, we learned about database systems and big data. Throughout a business's life, they acquire a large amount of data from multiple sources. There are certain processes and tools that help employees sort through all of the data so that it can be used properly. Networks and cloud computing were covered in Chapter 4. Networks are what connect a business to all of its departments, so having a safe, fast, and reliable network is highly important. They use these networks to upload the data into the cloud space so that it is accessible by everyone on the network. The next set of chapters were in Part 3, and these chapters were Electronic Commerce and Enterprise Systems, Business Intelligence and Analytics, and Knowledge Management and Specialized Information Systems. Chapter 5, Electronic Commerce and Enterprise Systems, talked about how e-commerce has changed the way many Americans live and work in today's world. According to Fundamentals of Information Systems, by using business-to-consumer e-commerce to sell directly to consumers, producers or providers of consumer products can eliminate the middleman or intermediaries between them and the consumer. This gives customers the ability to purchase an item without actually going to the store. An example of a business that uses e-commerce is Amazon. Amazon has a large selection of items that a consumer can buy online and have shipped to them. In Chapter 6, we learned about business intelligence and analytics. Organizations who gather large amounts of data can use the data to analyze their current performance as well as future performances. These predictions can help businesses to develop better business strategies, strengthen their current operations, and make better business decisions. Chapter 7 is the last portion of this section, and it covered knowledge management and specialized information systems. Knowledge management and specialized information systems are used in a vast majority of today's industries. According to Fundamentals of Information Systems, as a manager, you might use a knowledge management system to obtain advice on how to approach a problem that others in your organization have already encountered. For the last part of the summary, I'm going to talk about Parts 4 and 5. In Part 4, we learned about Chapter 8, System Acquisition and Development. This chapter covers where organizations need to start when looking for certain systems. According to Fundamentals of Information Systems, Chapter 8 also covers specific examples of how new or modified systems are initiated, analyzed, designed, constructed, tested, and implemented in a number of industries. Part 5 begins with Chapter 9 and covers cybercrime and information system security. The main objectives in this chapter are: explain why computer incidents are so prevalent, identify and briefly describe the types of computer exploits and their impact, describe the earmarks of a strong security program, identify specific measures used to prevent computer crime, and outline actions that must be taken in the event of a successful security intrusion. In today's world, hackers are working diligently to break through a business's firewall and steal important information. It is important to be prepared in the event that something like this happens and to know what to do when it does. Finally, Chapter 10 covers ethical, legal, and social issues of information systems. There are certain laws in place that protect not only the consumer but also a business and its employees. Not only do businesses have to worry about mechanical issues, they also have to worry about issues that are non-technical and can be used in serious and can cause serious ethical and legal problems. According to Fundamentals of Information Systems, as a user of information systems and the internet, it is your own self-interest to become well-versed in these issues. Businesses should take the time to educate their employees so they know what viruses and scams to look out for when browsing the web. All of these chapters have helped me gain a better understanding of management information systems and the information associated with it. This was a great stepping stone into the world of management information systems, and it has broadened my perspective on what the responsibilities and tasks that everyday workers in this field would do.